The Satanic Temple might sound like a cult from a horror movie, but it's actually something very different. Founded in 2013, this modern movement uses Satan not as a deity, but as a symbol of protest, freedom, and rebellion against religious authoritarianism. Unlike the Church of Satan, which is older and more focused on personal philosophy, the Satanic Temple is activist-driven, highly political, and openly confrontational when it comes to church-state separation, reproductive rights, and civil liberties. But let's get something straight. The Satanic Temple does not worship Satan. In fact, they don't believe in any supernatural beings, not Satan, not God. Satan to them is a literary figure, a symbol of resistance, rational questioning, and standing up to tyranny. This aligns with the depictions of Satan in works like Paradise Lost, Prometheus, or even Lucifer as the original rebel in the Bible. They see Satan as the ultimate underdog who challenged unjust authority. The activism of the Satanic Temple often makes headlines. For example, they famously demanded equal representation when Christian monuments were placed on public property. When a Ten Commandments statue went up at a state capitol, they proposed installing a statue of Baphomet, not because they believed in it, but to force the system to live up to its own rules. Their stance is that if one religion gets a voice, all should, or none. Their legal strategies are sharp, satirical, and often brilliant. For example, they've argued for abortion access as a religious right, framing it as a ritual protected under the US Constitution. This approach isn't just clever, it challenges laws that privilege certain religions over others. They also focus on bodily autonomy, science-based public policy, and freedom from religious coercion, especially in schools and government. And while they embrace the satanic aesthetic, black robes, pentagrams, dramatic language, they claim it's used as a tool to challenge hypocrisy and expose the cracks in American theocracy. The Satanic Temple also has a deeply ethical foundation. Their 7 tenets promote compassion, justice, individual rights, and reason. They don't preach violence or chaos, but instead they advocate for empathy and informed consent. In some ways, they're more humanitarian than many religious organizations. These are the 7 tenets of the TST. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy toward all creatures in accordance with reason. The struggle for justice is an ongoing and necessary pursuit that should prevail over laws and institutions. One's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone. The freedoms of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend. To willfully and unjustly encroach upon the freedoms of another is to forego one's own. Beliefs should conform to one's best scientific understanding of the world. One should take care never to distort scientific facts to fit one's beliefs. People are fallible. If one makes a mistake, one should do their best to rectify it and resolve any harm that might have been caused. Every tenet is a guiding principle designed to inspire nobility in action and thought. The spirit of compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the written or spoken word. Despite the name, TST is legally recognized as a non-theistic religion and has chapters around the world. They host community events, support mental health initiatives, and run campaigns like Menstruatin' with Satan to collect menstrual products for those in need. Yes, the branding is edgy, but the work is real. And if you're wondering how they feel about evil, they'll tell you plainly. We don't believe in literal evil, but we do believe in holding power accountable. So what is the Satanic Temple really? It's not about devil worship. It's a political and philosophical statement wrapped in black robes and symbolism. It's a religion for people who don't believe in gods, but do believe in freedom, dignity, and trolling theocratic overreach intelligently.